everyone, it's Lindsay and welcome to our DIY Dutch Colonial. In today's episode, we are going to tour our living room decked out for Christmas. I'm also going to give you a vlog-like tour of the rest of the house, well, the first floor at least. And it is going to be totally raw and unfiltered. I didn't clean, I didn't organize, I didn't put anything away. So you're gonna be able to see what the rest of our house really looks like on the first floor, and hopefully you'll be able to see some of the progress that we have made and that we are making right now. So without further ado, let's dive into the tours.
Tomorrow it is Christmas, the first for you and me. The snow is falling down and the storm is on its way. But as long as you're around, everything will be okay. 'Cause all I wanna do is spend this holiday with you. Tomorrow it is Christmas, the first for me and you. I've longed for this moment to have you for myself, in a cabin out in nowhere, just us and no one else. I've decorated everything till we're perfect for this week. Tomorrow it is Christmas, the first for you and me. Another year went by, but the difference this time is that ever since July, I've been happier than I have ever been. It's safe to say that my love for you is true. Tomorrow it is Christmas, the first for me and you. I've longed for this moment to have you for myself, in a cabin out in nowhere, just us and no one else. I've decorated everything till we're perfect for this week. Tomorrow it is Christmas, the first for you and me.
Alright, so we are currently in the foyer. As you can see, there is a giant hole up there on the wall right there. So we'll get to that in a moment. But the foyer was covered in yellow wallpaper, as you can see over there, and we've started to just randomly remove strips of it. But there is still yellow wallpaper in parts. Throughout the house we have painter's tape to like label things that we want to remove or add in the walls, also to label our light switches. We have a couple of Christmas decorations here, but nothing too major. Here's the hall closet. Nothing new in here. There's a ton of stuff in there on the floor. But as you can see, we are running extension cords, and they go all the way up to the second and the third floor. As Rob is rewiring all the power up there, and that's what this giant hole in the wall is for. He's been working really hard to rewire the house, and we have a giant hole here. And so I don't know if you can see through the plastic, but there is a plastic tube in there that runs some wires from the basement up to the second and third floor. And I like to say that this giant hole is like the shape of Africa, and it's also the size of Africa. And that is our foyer. Let's move into the dining room. So nothing new in here. Everything is the same as when we moved in. This cabinet right here came with the house. That cabinet over there we got off of Facebook Marketplace for about $50. And the table and chairs came from our last house. Rob just found this potty seat upstairs in the attic when he was running some wires. It's a little creepy. We're not quite sure what we're gonna do with it yet, so it's just sitting in our dining room. The kids are trying to grow avocado trees out of avocado pits, and we are going to do some gingerbread houses tonight. We have some of our estate sale finds here that you may recognize. I'll insert some clips of our pantry, and then we have Amazon returns and other returns to make over there. So nothing special in here. I recently shared a deep clean of my office, so I'll insert some clips of my office all cleaned up, but here's what it looks like right now. It's kind of a mess. I'm doing all of my Christmas wrapping here. My work zone over here, I've got some projects going on. Here's our kitchen right now. It's really dirty and messy. I had started taking down those metal backsplash tiles and some of the wallpaper up there a few months ago, and then I never came back to it, so it is still in the same shape. I do have videos of us putting that sink in and getting a new stove, and those are in the DIY Dutch Colonial playlist. So we're back in the foyer, and when you go through these double doors, you come into what we call our second foyer. And this is also another way to get into the kitchen over there. So for those of you who wondered where we kept our fridge after we moved it out of the pantry, it is in here. So right when you walk into the house, you see this straight ahead of you. We also have our deep freezer here. So the plan one day is to open up this wall and then merge these two rooms together for a larger kitchen. Guess what? More holes in the wall. So right when we moved in, a little over a year ago, we had some major leaking happening from the third floor bathtub. The sewer, I think it's the cast iron sewer pipes, were clogged and they were cracked and they were just disgusting and leaking water everywhere. And so Rob and our friend John came over. Rob and John put all this new plumbing in, and he did it himself, which is great, but now we have a hole in the wall. Through into the next room is the laundry room, or the future laundry room. So Rob moved the washer and dryer up here, so he ran plumbing and electrical. I'll insert some clips of what this room used to look like. This was the office space on the back of the house. So it was floor to ceiling all around the room, wooden cabinets and countertops. Rob also built this wall here and this countertop. In it is the radiator, and that pallet door comes off. It's on magnets, so we can access it if needed. Here's the cabinet that I made over. Here's all of our junk. Rob is working on patching the walls, so hopefully there's another hole. So hopefully we can get this room painted and another room makeover out soon. So you can see there's the front door, there's the foyer coming in. We have our half bath right here. It is a throwback to the 80s. I'll show you in a second. And then I'll insert clips of our family room. That has not changed. So here is the half bath. There were ceiling tiles up there, so they've been removed, and now there's just brown globs of glue that look like smush poop. And you can see very faint hidden traces of the 80s duck wallpaper that was in here. Let's go through this door on the other side of the laundry room. Brace yourself for this room. This was a homework craft room, and now it is our storage room. So we have all of our board games and cleaning supplies that will go in the laundry room when it is finished. We have random furniture in here that we're working on. We also have all of our craft and art supplies. We're also storing all of our Christmas decorations for our church in this back room. So as you can see, we got a lot of stuff back here, and it is a mess. Here's a view from the other side, and it's still a mess. All right, thank you so much for joining me on the tours. I hope that you enjoyed them and that you found them relatable. Maybe that they made you feel better about your own house just a little bit. We'll see you down in the comments below, and we wish you a Merry Christmas. Bye.